All right, what's up, family? We're gonna do this one here. We're gonna title it what we say. Friends and family will disappoint you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, although when we talk about friends and family, man, we can make so many videos on that because we are all too familiar. These are life learned lessons that you go through with friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. Let me just break it down for you. Look at the average person. When they was in elementary school, they had, or at least they thought they had, about 100 friends. Everybody at that school was their so-called friend. And when I say everybody, all the other kids in the other classes, they thought that was their friend. They even thought the teacher, the principal, the guidance counselor, they even thought the janitor, oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. Just because he did something nicer. They think everybody their friend. See, that's elementary school. They think they got 100 friends. Isn't it amazing? From elementary school to middle school, by the time they're in middle school, that 100 is cut in half. Now they learned a couple of mischievous things from people. Now they're like, oh, they still think they got a lot of friends. They're like, man, I got like 50 friends in my school. Man, I got a lot of friends.
Yeah, because they have the mentalities that friends comes and goes.
Yeah, they still learn though.
Yeah.
So from middle school, by the time they get in high school, the 50 get cut down to 25. Now they like, oh, I got friends on my team. I got friends over here. I got friends over there. Yeah, but they still going through lessons. By the time they get out of high school, that 25 has been cut down to 12. It keeps getting cut if you think about it. Now they're in their early 20s, still making mistakes, still being gullible, right? Still have to learn callous mistakes. And as always, love to give you a word of the day. The word of the day gonna be that, callous. Because sometimes things have to be that hard and brutal. The word callous just means thick and bruised because of friction. You know how we all feel and bust our knee and we got a callus, you know, on our elbow, our knee. And it's, ooh, that junk hurt, right? The brutal truth. Now think about it, like I said, now by the time they get out of high school, the 25 been cut to that 12. They still making this silly mistakes in their early 20s. It ain't till they get in there about their mid 30s, about 35 or more, that's when they really realize now the 12 been cut down to 5, if not 1 or 2. And now you start thinking about that old saying that your grandparents told you a long time ago. In your lifetime, you're gonna get 1 real friend, 2 if you're lucky. But you're only gonna get 1. Now you're gonna get a lot of people that you know. But I'm talking about somebody that really got your back, and that's the one you cherish.
But you know, babe, honestly, even when we're older, we should know better. And it's like we don't learn our lessons.
Sometimes.
Because we're so gullible, because we still think that there's people out there just like us.
Mm-hmm.
And we give an open door to someone, and here we go again, the disappointments.
That was a statement you always used to always say, and I love that statement. She always just say, I don't like dealing with people. Why? Because people will disappoint you every time. They will always have all kind of excuses why they don't stick to their word and do for you like you did for them. Now, it's like, you know how you might did a favor for a family member or a friend, right? Then if you did a favor for them, it's from the kindness of your heart. I don't want nothing in return. But you needed that ride to work because your car wasn't working. You needed that ride to your doctor appointment because you don't got a car and your mother needs her car. Mm-hmm. You know, you needed me to pick you up at the airport. You needed me to help you fill out the job application. You needed to borrow money from me. You needed me to pick up your kids from the daycare when you couldn't. You needed me, all these things. And I did it and did it and didn't. The more you do for people, believe it or not, family and friends, they start to look at you as gullible. She's a fool. She's a sucker. Or he's a sucker. Remember that book? It was a book we was reading a while ago. The girl was in the bathroom stall using the toilet, number 2. And oh and behold, she was quiet when some other girls came in. And when the other girls came in the bathroom, they was talking about her. Unbeknownst to them, they didn't know she was in the stall. And she got to hear the hard, callous truth of how they really felt about her. And remember, the girl was going on and on about, oh, she's stupid. Sarah's stupid. She's stupid. You know, she bought me this. She bought me an ice cream when I told her I ain't had no money. Girl, I had money. You know, she paid me for the movie. She paid movie tickets for me. She bought me movie tickets. She bought popcorn and candy and all that stuff for me. You know, these were younger kids. And the girl was going on and on about how stupid she was for doing all this stuff for her. And the other girl was just laughing and go, oh, I'm going to get her to buy me some stuff too. Because she is so dumb. When all along, the girl in the stall she really thought those was her friends.
Those were her friends.
So
But isn't
she
that-
had to hear the
yeah.
callous truth of how they really felt about her.
But isn't that sad?
And it hurts.
Yeah, it's sad and pitiful how people in this world, we're living in such a cold world, that people don't realize that you're pushing people that are truly can be there for you, just like you could be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
But they refuse to really be that true person.
Yeah.
And not that I'm saying I hate all people. It's just that it's like you're getting tired of the disappointment.
No, I agree with you because it's
It's
life
just-
learned lessons you've been through where you got, nah, I'm old now, I don't need that. I have acquaintances. As far as calling people friends, no. I don't do that no more. I'm not 12 years old.
Yeah, you know how many people that I have been around and they always say, "Oh, can I have your number?" But for what? Why would you want my number? I mean,
I knew you should
when
go
we
with that.
actually, I take your number and you take my number. Okay, it's all good. So I'm gonna be the first one because that's just who I am.
You reach
But that's
out.
what I reach out.
And then they hit it with
And
this, you text, you go, "Hey, how you doing? It's a lovely day. I was just thinking, I was watching this movie and I thought about you. 'Cause I remember you said you liked this movie. How you been, by the way?" And know what they text back? Remember this video I did right here, y'all? Who this? That's the most disrespectful thing when someone texts you back. Who this? When we both exchange numbers and you'll hit me back with a who this? Okay, let me delete your number.
Exactly.
So I agree with you all the way. You're right. Because if we exchange numbers, why you gonna hit me with a who this? "Oh, I got a new phone. My phone dropped in water. I don't have all my contacts." That's nonsense.
Like even for example, when you text somebody, right? Just to say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" This and that. And you don't get to hear that person in months,
Yeah.
weeks or months.
Mm-hmm.
And then all suddenly out of nowhere, you're just hearing from them.
Yeah, I done deleted
Like,
your
is
number
that
now
how
because the
much-
last time I spoke to you, you said who this?
No, but is that how much I mean to you?
Exactly.
And so it's the thing is like you get tired of just
Because a lot of people, they
Dealing with a
only
lot of
friends
answers.
because they truly are opportunists. As long as they could benefit from you, oh yeah, they want to be your friend, your family. But the moment you tell them no or they can't get nothing from you, that's when you see they never was your friend. Like the girl in the bathroom stall. She had to hear how they, and look, I got another one for y'all. Now I know a lot of y'all been through this. How many times you chose family and friends to go on a vacation, right? You gave them a year in advance notice. I did this with family when we tried to do a family event. And two of my family members that I love very much. Oh, yeah. When it came down to it, nothing but excuses. But anyway, let's move on. How many of y'all invited people for a vacation, right? Gave them a year in advance notice. And everybody said, "Oh, yeah, girl, we going to be have so much fun. we going to do this, we going to do Yeah, boy, that's my dude, man. We're going to do all this." And now, 6 months later, let's say it's 12 of y'all. 6 months later, 12 done turned to 6. 3 months to the vacation, 6 done turned to 3. The month of the vacation, 3 done turned to 2. The day of the vacation, you by yourself. But see, this what family and friends do. Like we said, title of the video. Friends and family will disappoint you. See, they say all that good stuff. Only one that'll go on that vacation with you, more than likely, 9 times out of 10, is the one that you paid the trip for. See, if you tell them you're going to pay for the trip for them, oh, they going all the way. They going all the way. Or if you help, you say, "I'll pay you partial." Oh, they going. But in most cases, if you paying for it, oh, they going. But other than that, if they got to pay, and you gave them a year in advance notice, that's more than enough time for them to get their faculties in order. But yet instead, they give you all kind of nonsense and let you down in the end. Like you said, title of the video. Friends and family will disappoint you.
it's just I mean, to me it's like I get such a bad taste in my mouth every time people show different actions. You know,
They say one thing, but their actions prove another.
Thank you. They show different
Had to
ways
correct her, you know what I'm saying?
but it's just a thing where it's like you're so done.
Yeah.
You're done, and then they look at you like you're the one with
You're
the
the one-
problem. It's like it's like, you know what? I really don't even care what you think of me or whatever.
Now, what she said, I've heard that so many times in my lifetime. People saying to me, "I'm tripping because I'm on time. I'm tripping because I pay my bills on time. I'm tripping because you the one that's responsible. You don't drink. You don't do drugs. Man, you be tripping. I'm tripping? I'm tripping because I'm doing the right things, but I'm tripping. You tell me that ain't a trip. It's the most ridiculous thing. Like, everything you just said, you be like, but I'm tripping? Wait, like you said even earlier, because we go through that a lot with people. Oh, give me a girl, homeboy, home girl, let me get your number. Why you ask for my number? Because when I call you hit me with the who this. You don't even know who calling, or come on, you don't want my number. You just don't know how to have a real conversation, so therefore you say that nonsense. Because you don't mean it. I don't need you to be calling me every day, text me. No. But what I am saying, when I do hit you up, I'm hitting you up. I'm definitely not calling you for no money or no favors or nothing like that. I'm just calling to say, how you been? Man, I remember we used to talk about this such and such sport, this team. I was watching it today, and I know that's your favorite team. It made me say, let me give him a call. Let me give you a text. And then you hit me with the who this? Delete. That's what I do. Delete. See, we get this as we get older. See, like I said, remember what I say? Elementary school, thought you had 100 friends. Middle school, 50 friends. High school, 25 friends. Out of high school, 12 friends. Get about 30, 35 or so. Now you done matured a lot. You went through life lessons of callous life lessons. Now you realize, I ain't got no damn friends. I remember my uncle said, in your lifetime, you're going to have one real friend that got your back. 2, if you're lucky. That's if you're lucky. Everybody in this world, you're going to have one real friend.
And you know what's more pathetic?
What's
when
that?
I see older people, they still doing things that they were like
Yes.
20 years of age,
Excuses.
go back to school.
Excuses.
No, yeah, and that they're going through the same situation over and over, but they have not learned the lessons. So then, you're saying that you're so busy sitting back and start bad mouthing people. No, look at yourself. Look at yourself first and say, I'm the one that is the problem, because I need to change my ways with people.
Well, it was an old saying. I wrote it down one time. It said, when the gossip doesn't work,
The lies.
then they start lying on you. That's how people do. See, when their gossip don't fit their needs and their beneficiary with telling somebody else who want to listen, because people love negative nonsense. When that don't work, then they start telling lies. Oh, well, I don't mess with them because they be bullcrapping, No, not here. Not here. When you're a responsible person, isn't it the most ridiculous thing? When you're a responsible, positive person, all the negative jokers look at you and they act like you're the one with the problem. And you sitting there going, what?
You know what's really fun?
Remember when Westbrook said they was like, what?
You know what's funny that came to my mind? Is that cartoon that you brought that up a while ago. About, and I used to watch it, but I didn't understand it until
Cartoon life for me growing up.
until you recently mentioned. Remember that cartoon? It's like people.
Oh yeah.
People.
Yeah.
I am not.
Yeah,
You know
that was an
what?
old Woody Woodpecker
Yeah.
cartoon. The guy, he woke up in the morning, all he heard was the traffic everywhere. Noise. And then in his hallway, noise. And then when he went to go to work, it was traffic everywhere. And people was walking, he tripped and fell, and he was walking, stepping on him. And they literally stepped on him. And he was like, people. I can't stand people. I can't stand people. This is a cartoons from over 45 years ago. But the point with it is, like you're saying, the more you got to deal with people, you start seeing all kind of inconsistencies and irresponsibility with people that don't take accountability with a lot of things, if not most things. But then they look at you like you the one that's tripping.
Exactly. And we're not trying to diss anyone or whatever, but sometimes you have to say that the older you get, the wiser you have to be. And you got to say to yourself, I got to keep my life limited. Or not only limited, but sometimes you don't just feel as if you're a loner. Because you're disappointed. You get disappointed over and over and over. And it's like, nah.
And on that, what I would say in closing is that yes, in life, going through ups and downs, a lot of times you have to go through that. Like the girl that was in the bathroom stall, it was very callous that they was talking dirty about her, but she had to go through that. Why? Because it wisened her up. Stop being gullible. So that, like I said, in closing, what I would tell people is that the things sometimes when you go through your ups and downs with family and friends, take it as a lesson, because that's exactly what it is. It's life learned lessons to make you wiser. Don't let it make you bitter. Let it make you wiser. Exactly. Now you make better choices. You got something in closing?
No, you said it all.
Don't copy off me. All right, y'all. Peace.